Hello! I am so glad that you could be here today. I'm so happy to be back with you guys, not being absolutely sick as a dog. My name is Robert. The channel is called New Memphis. One of those is a lie. Can you tell which one? Today we're doing something a little bit different. The 10 models that we're going to be painting are going to be the Hobgrot Slittaz. Jesus Christ, these names. I was getting a little sick of Vallejo Deep Yellow, so I thought that painting their skin with a nice sky blue would add something interesting. I also just felt like kind of changing things up in general, so it might look a little bit different in here. I'm experimenting with the lighting a bit. God knows my lighting is inconsistent anyway, so I just hope you guys are able to enjoy looking at it. I also think that using blue on the skin will contrast well with the Vallejo Clear Orange, the true protagonist of this channel, that we use on all of the weapons. And I'm also curious to see how it pairs with the swampy beach bases that we've been using, which have turned out absolutely excellently, if I may say so myself. I think it turned out pretty damn well myself, so may as well just get started on it. Also, we're back to Kona right now. Ooh, look at that. Is that not just one of the most beautiful beers you've ever seen? Just look at that. Let's get started. I will admit, these models are possibly my favorite Cruel Boys models ever, so I am very excited to work on them. They're just such lively little grots, and their weapons are, proportionally bigger than normal Cruel Boys, which helps a lot. This will probably be one of my shorter painting schemes, but the first thing will be the basing. All I'm going to do is grab some Royal & Langnickel black paint and just tap it all over the base until it's mostly covered. It takes all night to dry, but it's a very, very cool effect for how simple it is. Here are our boys after getting some leafy green primer. And we'll follow that up by painting their skin with azure. Like I said, I've used deep yellow in the past, but I wanted to try something different. Man, that already looks fantastic. Let's follow it up with some cork brown on the ropes. Incredible. That's all we need to do before going straight on to the wash. Royal blue. Seeing them at this stage made me really excited to finish. To make the weapons as bright as we can, we'll start them off with white. Then follow that with Vallejo Clear Orange. Looking good, but we need to bring those details back out. So we'll dry brush on some white and do some white highlights later. I don't think there's any need to add highlights to brighten the skin, so we'll just go straight onto the base. After a layer of cork brown, the bases need a wash of emerald. Very watered down. Then a dry brush of cork brown. And a following dry brush of flat flesh, and I'm always amazed by how alive it makes them feel. Then we'll round this out by highlighting the armor and gear with flat green. The final step is using black for the eyes, and then some highlights of white, but I think I'll save those for the big reveal. Hello! I am so glad that you... Oh, wait, shit, I already did this part. Whatever. You know the drill by this point. Subscribe, whatnot. Let's just get on to the good part. Okay, let's go over two things I like about the models and one thing I want to do better next time. Well, to start off with, the contrast between that blue skin and those orange weapons was even better than I had hoped. It looks absolutely incredible. It allows the orange to pop in a certain way the yellow just didn't. It's just very, very cool when you really are able to appreciate the model because one aspect or a paint job itself just turns out that well. And that blue at the center for the skin just really genuinely makes me appreciate these models more. And God, can you just not ask for more than that? Second thing I like, I'm gonna go with the teeth. They're really funny. They were funny on the little Grots too, but I didn't have really any opportunities to do them for the big hero cruel boys because they're very, I don't know, stoic. But these guys, their teeth are way out in the open and big and bulbous, just like the little tiny Grots, and I love that. It's funny, giving them these big white tusks out of their mouths. And the use of black in the eyes is also very, very good. It's not quite as prominent here. That is one thing I'll say that is a detriment to these, using the blue as opposed to the yellow, is that the eyes being black don't pop quite as much, but they do still look great. And if you look closely, it's still a detail worth appreciating. As for one thing I can do better next time, nothing. Whatever. I'm not going to go searching for a reason to insult myself. Fuck it. I'm going to say that I did a great job on these models, and I'm going to leave it there. My therapist would be proud. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm really, really glad to be back in front of a camera again. It's nice. It's weird to think that over the course of this channel, I've gone from absolutely hating, like having to get drunk before going on camera because I hated it that much, to loving it and loving hearing from you guys. And it's just been a very cool process. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you